What is up, guys? It's the Sound Alchemist, and today I'm back to bring you those 40 facts on the Warhammer 40K universe. Now, I did say I was going to bring you more Khorne Demon Engine lore today. However, we're going to take a small break from that to get to a highly requested Blood Angel captain. So I'm assuming with the drop of the new codex for the Blood Angels, there were tons of new players swarming over to try them out, and with that, we got a lot of requests for Captain Carlion. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. If not, let me know in the comments. Is it Carlion, Karlaen, something like that. But anyway, this guy's pretty badass, and he was actually in a box set of 40k, so you can actually grab this character. And if your buddy plays Tyranids, just get the whole box and split it. So with that being said, let's dive into these 40 facts. It is said that no Space Marine can ever earn the mantle of captain of the chapter's first company without the faith of his chapter master and the respect of his battle brothers. Captain Carlion had served the Blood Angels with distinction for over 4 centuries, ascending to the leadership position of the Archangels after serving within the first company for over a century of war and carnage. In his time, he has gained the admiration of his peers and that of Commander Dante himself. Arenos Carlion possesses a keen tactical mind that has guided his brothers to victory time after time. It was this singular understanding of warfare that first drew the attention of his company captain and commander, Dante. While all other Space Marines undergo rigorous psycho conditioning and constant tactical training, Arnos' abilities go beyond this. With a mere glance, he is able to gain the measure of a conflict and formulate an effective response, often drawing from the ancient teachings of the Codex Astartes as an inspiration. Guilliman would be proud. But as a young battle brother, Carlion first displayed his tactical acumen during the War for the World of Barrister during the fight against the speed freaks of the Orcs. When Carlion's sergeant was decapitated by an Orc cannon, he assumed temporary command of his squad. Using the world's Skybridge network as a battlefield, Carlion trapped the Xenos among the bridge's complex. Robbed of their mobility, the Orcs became easy prey for the Space Marines, and they were quickly annihilated. This action would be the first of many to draw the eye of Dante. More victories followed, and with each one, Carlion's renown among the Blood Angels grew. When he entered the ranks of the Archangels, it was as a veteran sergeant of a Terminator squad. During the Battle of Forlorn Falls, it was Carlion's Terminators that led the counterattack that broke through the fortifications of the nefarious Iron Warriors. Carlion held the line against the Orcs during the Shattered Fang tribe, trolling their attacks one after another. What a troll. The destruction of more than half a dozen Space Hulks can be laid at his feet, and since entering the First Company, he has led many missions to purge the Imperium of these insidious threats. Doom of Vorgoth, Divine Purgatory, and Twilight Aegis are names now synonymous with Carlion, as he was the captain responsible for clearing these Space Hulks with only a handful of battle brothers. It was on the Doom of Vorgoth that Arnos was almost killed by a Necro Golem, a Nurgle demon of meat and metal. The vile creature had turned the Space Hulk into a playground of pestilence and disease, filled with many traps to ensnare the unwary. However, Carlion would eventually destroy the creature by venting its substance to the void and freezing the Necro Golem in a tomb of its own filth. Carlion has also fought the many creatures of the Tyranid High Fleets, having personally led a score of missions to defend worlds beset by the Great Devourer. For these specific reasons, Carlion was chosen by Brother Corbulo to lead a special mission upon the world of Phodia, which would see him tested beyond any situation he had faced before. Though Corbulo suspected Carlion would face fearsome foes on the planet, the sanguinary High Priest had complete confidence in the captain's strategies and abilities, and his utter dedication to duty would never fail him. He was correct. So this next part has a lot to deal with the Diamor campaign, which is an epic battle between the Blood Angels and Chaos. However, that will be a video in and of itself because it's such an epic battle that I do want to cover the entirety of it. But for now, let's go over his specific war gear and armory. Now, just like many Marines, he does wield frag and crack grenades, but the one thing that kind of sets him apart from others is that he wears Relic Terminator armor. So this tactical dreadnought armor is among the finest personal protection available to the warriors of the Imperium, and it has saved Carlion's life many times over. This suit of ancient Terminator armor is a mark of rank within the Archangels, and it is a reward for his unyielding loyalty to the chapter. Now he also has the Alrite Halo. Carlion's Iron Halo is also a relic of the Archangel Company's armories, and it is known as the Alrite Halo. This halo is reputed to have been crafted during the second founding of the Space Marine chapters. Carlion does have a Bionic Eye, and his Bionic Eye is rare and another important piece of Archaeotech. tech. It is a blessed relic of the chapter that this eye can see in multiple spectrums, and it has been saved to the optical augers of a storm bolter. As such, this archaeobionic lens grants exceptional accuracy even against distant targets, allowing him to deliver accurate bursts of fire at long range, almost without even having to aim. So now that we mentioned that he does have a storm bolter, let's talk about it. So his Storm Bolter is a functional and brutal weapon that he often uses to punishing effect, especially with the use of his Bionic Eye. It has been so detrimental in annihilating the Tyranids, especially up close in the confines of a Space Hulk or even during the open maelstrom of a battlefield. And finally, we end with the Hammer of Baal. So Carlion's Thunderhammer is ancient, and it is indeed a relic of the Blood Angels chapter. It was given to him by none other than Dante as a mark of his honored place as captain of the Archangels. Now, if you guys want to learn more about this awesome captain that is also known as the Shield of Baal, there is tons of information out there. You've got some supplements, some novellas, or books in other words, and you've got the awesome board game. Well, it's not really a board game, it was more kind of like a starter pack, that kind of thing. So anyway, you have Leviathan, you have Exterminatus, you have Tempestus, Deathstorm, Devourer, and then you've got Deathstorm as in the actual game with the figures. So if you guys want to dive more into this, I highly recommend you check all these out. I have started reading a great novel talking about the whole fight between Sanguinius and Ka Banda and all that stuff. It's a really great one. It's going to be the image you see here. So far I'm loving it. It's great interaction between Horus and Sanguinius, and it shows how much best buds they used to be. So yeah, I greatly recommend Fear to Tread by James Swallow, I believe that's the author. Really good book. I'm only about a third of the way into it and I'm in love. Just makes me like the Blood Angels even more. So yeah guys, that's pretty much all I have to talk about for this guy. He's a really great model. The actual model itself looks amazing with the whole ancient relic Terminator armor and that hammer. I'm pretty sure this guy's a beast in the battlefield. I plan on maybe using him in 8th edition if he does have rules, which I don't think I saw him in the new Blood Angel Codex, but I'll double check. But yeah, also let me know what else you guys want to hear me talk about. We've got updates on our Imperial Guard playlist, so check it out. And we also went through and updated our Eldar, Dark Eldar, and Harlequin playlists. So if you guys got some popcorn ready, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Because there's tons of more videos on their playlists. We're going to keep updating them, but like I said, we've got a huge plethora of videos on our channel. Quite the archive, if I do say so myself. So check out all our older videos. We have been doing this for quite some time, so we'll go from there. Comment down below what other topics, characters, or war gear, whatever it is that involves 40k, 30k, or Age of Sigmar. That's right guys, you didn't know we do cover Age of Sigmar lore. We do about 1 or 2 videos a month just so we can focus more on 40k, which is, you know, what everybody's pretty much here for. So yeah, we'll go with that. And don't forget, we post videos each and every day, so stay subscribed for more 40k goodness. I have been the Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.